Okay, fellas, if you clicked on this video, you probably don't own Howler or Matoi, but don't worry, there's an alternative to that. Just Wind Vast and Twins, or Wind Tempest. Without further ado, I'll show you how I did it. Let's go. Alrighty, fellas, so this is the team you'll be running if you don't have Matoi and Howler. So, for On's cards, you're going to want the Fire DPS set, Acceptance and Strife. Here's her Mindscape. Next, you're going to want the Twins with Negativity and Power, their Sig set. Here's their Mindscape. Next is going to be Futaba, our Navigator. You're going to be running the Resolve and Labor set. Here's her Mindscape. And lastly, on Rico, you're going to want the SP Recovery and Crit Damage set, Creation and Worry. Here's her Mindscape. And next, let's go ahead and talk about Wonder's Dagger. So for Wonder Dagger, you're going to be running Ex Machina. We don't really have a fire dedicated dagger as of yet on Global, but soon we will. But for this patch, you'll be running Ex Machina. For Wonder Personas, we'll be using this new persona named Throne. We'll be using Pure Flying Flames. It comes default, so you don't have to inherit anything. Dionysus, we're going to be inheriting Rebellion. And lastly, on Dominion, you're going to be using Cohesion, which comes with his kit. And without further ado, let's go ahead and start the run. Ikuze. Alrighty, boys, I'm not going to lie to you. This fight is kind of bald, meaning you do want to Prage for RNG. But you'll see. Here with Rico, go ahead and skill 3 onto Ons. She gets the crit damage buff. The Twins, go ahead and skill 1. So that the team gets the attack buff. So Wonder, go ahead and switch to Dionysus and Rebellion onto On for the CR. On, you're going to go ahead and skill 1. And now here comes the RNG part. If you get down tier, you might want to reset. If not, then you just earned yourself an extra highlight. So it's up to you. You know, more damage the better, right? So you can imagine how many takes this took me. So Futaba, you're going to go ahead and do skill 1. Inflict the AoE defense shred. Rico, my bad. On, if you made it this far, go ahead and highlight. If not, then it is what it is. So Rico, go ahead and skill 2 on the On, so she gets the attack buff. Twins, you're going to go ahead and use skill 2. And this should give us our 2 mass. And then next, with Wonder, go ahead and use Throne to use skill 1. Make sure you target On, so she gets the bonus damage amp. On is going to go ahead and skill 3 here, since she has Levy and Rose. And if you're more than A2, then you get the extra follow-up. And again, these monkeys do hit hard, so, you know, be a little cautious. That's why we're running Medic Twins here. And then here, with Futaba, you're going to go ahead and skill 3. Make sure you target On, so that it's going to be a fire implant, weakness implant. Rico is going to go ahead and skill 3 onto On for more crit damage. Twins, go ahead and Seisai no Jikanda. This should give us a bonus crit rate buff as well. So here, you're going to go ahead and highlight with Rico. Make sure you target On. There's a reason why I do Rico here early, and you'll understand why once you continue watching the fight. Next, Dominion, go ahead and Cohesion. Make sure you target On. On, you're going to go ahead and skill 3, since the skill 1 buff from On is still active. And like I said, since you're running Medic Twins here, you should be okay. But then again, maybe you do get caught lacking if they focus target, but you'll be fine. Anyways, next with Rico, you're going to go ahead and skill 2 onto On. Twins going to go ahead and reset their 1 rotation here. We're going to go ahead and get that AoE party attack buff. So Wonder, we're going to go back to Dio and go ahead and Rebellion onto On for the crit rate. Okay, so On is going to go ahead and Levy and Rose here with skill 3. And then since I'm at A3, I get the extra follow-up. Very nice. So yeah, that's the reason why I did Rico's highlight first, because here On will get downs no matter what, unless you get lucky. So here, go ahead and skill 1 onto the monkeys and Lilith. And next, you're going to go ahead and use the Twins Strategist highlight. That's going to be the Fire and Ice highlight. Because the problem is, if On's down, Rico can't target her with the highlight. So now you know. In any case, Rico is going to go ahead and skill 3 on here. Give her the bonus crit damage. Twins, we're going to go ahead and heal up with S2. Target onto Lilith here for some chip damage. Wonder is going to change to Throne and go ahead and skill 1 onto On. And next, On is going to go ahead and skill 1 here, so we get that damage increase from skill 1, so that we set up for big PP damage next turn. And again, you should be fine. You know, just let the monkeys bash you a little bit. But after this turn, the fight should be, you know, over. And overall, this isn't a really bad solution to Howlerless Matoyless. Like, it actually works. Futaba, you're going to finally go ahead and implant the final fire weakness implant. Okay, next with Rico, you're going to go ahead and skill 2, so that we get the AoE party-wide attack buff here. And lastly, with Twins, you're going to go ahead and do Seisai no Jikanda. You get a little bit of a tiny crit rate buff from this. Now, Wonder, you're going to go ahead and switch to Dominion and Cohesion onto On for more bonus damage amp. And lastly, you're going to go ahead and on highlight into big PP damage Lavian Rose skill 3. And there you go, fellas. GG's. Well, boys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or any comments or critiques, just leave it down below and I'll get to you as soon as I can. And if you really enjoyed this video, you know, maybe leave a sub. We are literally less than 30 subscribers away from hitting 500 subscribers on YouTube. Please, it would make me really happy if y'all press that sub button. But other than that, y'all, look forward to my Astrolab guide video. It'll be out in a couple of days. I've been working on it, don't worry. But until next time, y'all, deuces.